The secret of getting ahead is getting started. This is a quote by Mark Twain, an American writer. Hi everybody, I'm Sheza from Awesomekidss. How many of you have experienced a wow factor in your life? Let me share with you 3 instances from my life on how I got started with something. A couple of years ago, on a vacation, I saw my cousin brother solving a 3x3 Rubik's Cube. Wow, I was fascinated by his quick finger movements on solving the Rubik's Cube. I wanted to try it out myself. So I asked him, and he gave me a basic idea on its solving method. Slowly, I learned the algorithms. And then, for the first time, I solved a Rubik's Cube. I felt as if I had achieved something that was impossible to do for me. Another instance that excited me was when I was studying in 6th grade. We had a chess competition in our class. At that time, I never knew how to play chess. That year, a friend of mine participated and she became the winner. This gave me an inspiration to try out this game, and with the help of YouTube tutorials, I learned how to play chess. The very next year, in 7th grade, we had another chess competition. And this time, I participated and I became the winner. The third instance that blew me away was from last year. One day, Mom and I were dusting the shelves. At that time, I found a cute baby hat. When I asked her about it, she said that she made it for me when I was a newborn. She made it using a method called crochet, which is a handicraft using yarn and a hooked needle. I wanted to make something like that. And so, with the help of my mom and the YouTube tutorials, I learned the crochet stitches and also knitted. Nothing in this world is impossible to a willing heart. The word impossible itself says, I am possible. We should be always engaged in doing something or the other. There is no point in sitting around doing nothing. Trying out new things will help us to challenge ourselves and to get the courage to take up responsibilities or deal with risks in our lives. It is like an exercise for our brains and will motivate us to go through hard or even difficult times in our lives. It can be anything. It could be a new hobby, a new skill, or even a subject that you can research about. Nowadays, there are tons of resources available in the internet, and this helps us to grab the information that we need. We may be unfamiliar or uncomfortable with it at the beginning, but gradually we'll get better. I remember the time when I tried crochet for the first time. I made lots of mistakes, and my stitches were not perfect. I want you to remember a quote from Theodore Roosevelt, former American president. The only man who never makes mistakes is the man who never does anything. When you try something out for the first time, never expect that you will succeed in the first go itself. You'll have lots of mistakes at the beginning, but this should not stop you from doing it. Gradually, with practice, you can be good or even great at anything. We are racing towards the end of this pandemic year. It's a time for us to take the resolutions for the new year, isn't it? Then why not start with something new for the new year? Go beyond your comfort zones and try out new things. I hope all of you will give it a try, and let me leave you with this message. Something is better than nothing, and never be afraid to try new things or make mistakes, because it's all part of life and learning. Awesomekidss wishes you a very happy new year.